Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the USC Trojans and the USF Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The run inside. It's Isaac. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Using his legs, it's Collins. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Some misdirection with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down TFL, 2nd down TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Isaac. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Might as well stick with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. Picks up the first down. My, oh my, 41 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Off-play action on first down. That ball came out a little late, and it was almost picked off. Running to Green.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the delay, it's Isaac. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Right back to the well. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Isaac.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Makes a catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. From the gun. Here's a heat. And it's a sack. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's not going to get there. Stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the move, it's Isaac. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field's this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
To the air, it's Van Buren. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. There's some room. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. The Bulls have moved it inside the 20. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Turning it on! Gotta protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
That's caught. It's Odom. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own. This USF offense will open this drive right here. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air. It's Van Buren. He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A big Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. With the catch, it's Isaac. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game? He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. They'll go right back to it. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll run play action. He's taking the deep shot. It's incomplete. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
The Bulls have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Running inside. It's Isaac. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Under fire. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets the first down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. On the move and looking deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's going to go down as time has run out. To be honest, both of these offense played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely. Good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays.